Hello, my name is Raianna, and I am a facilitator of Divine Self Embodiment. And I thought I would take a moment to share my energy, a bit about my journey, and what I feel I have to offer as a facilitator. I've been doing this work for 7 years now, and I have been around the energy a lot longer. Jalal's my mom, Raphael's my stepdad, so I've been around their energy for a long time, of course. And yet, I wasn't fully ready to do the work until I was a little bit older. And I started when I was 22, which is what I even told Jalal when I was a teenager, that I would be ready at 22. And that's what happened. So I got to this point in my life where I felt like nothing was really making me feel happy or fulfilled. I kind of felt like I was moving through life, trying to experience things, but then also wanting to find my purpose, wanting to figure out what I wanted in the long term and what I wanted to be in the world. And I really felt like I was at this point where I would wake up and feel sad and feel heavy. And at this point, I wasn't in contact with Jalal or Raphael or Kasha at the time either. So once we got back into contact at a certain point, I decided I was ready and I wanted to feel out what this work could possibly do for me and if it was really resonant to my soul. And so I started sessions with Kasha, and immediately I felt my parts. They were so vivid and clear to me. And I started with a protector, and it is a feminine protector. And it made sense to connect to her first because for so long I felt very insecure. I felt a lot of unworthiness. I felt like I wanted to stay in the shadows and hide. I didn't want to be seen or felt because I was scared of the judgment that would come with that. So feeling her really helped me start to understand why I felt all of these things. Because I didn't draw a lot of obvious trauma in my life. And so it was this question of why am I so insecure and shy, and why do I feel so small? Because all I really wanted was for people to see me as good and kind, and that's it. And I couldn't really express or discover the other parts of my being, the range of my consciousness and my energy. And so starting to feel these parts, I could feel both the blocks that I had, and I could start to feel the other textures of my soul and my heart. And so as I worked with these parts and I felt them and I gave them this loving space with me and the divine to be felt, I started to gain this confidence and this worthiness and this clarity of who I am. And so a big part of what I feel I specifically have to offer is the heart and the love that parts need to be able to feel worthy, to be able to feel enough self-love to express the whole range of who they are. And especially this last year, I've experienced more of my truth and my passion and even my anger that was really underground and suppressed for a long time. I didn't trust it in myself. I didn't even really like it if I felt it. And so now I feel I'm at this point where I've embraced that and I've made it a part of who I am and all the colors of my being. And so I feel that I've been able to not only express myself through writing, through videos, and talking about this process, but also creatively. So a few years ago, I started working with macrame and making jewelry. And so I make pieces. I have one on here, some earrings. And I made the hair clips recently. But I finally felt like I've had this freedom to express and create. And I was never able to do that before because I felt so self-conscious. And if I wasn't perfect at something, I couldn't do it or I couldn't show people. And now I'm actually selling these things and I'm giving them to people and it's out there. And then I've been able to express myself through music, and I'm just learning sewing now. So there's all these different ways in which this process has helped me express. And then I also have like 4 kittens. 3 of them are on me now, which I can put in a clip of that now. And they have really allowed me to feel my inner mother, because usually I tend to caretake people, but moving and healing her, I can now just care, deeply care. And sometimes that's been through boundaries, sometimes that's been through just love and compassion. So if I were to invite anything for you, I would invite you to feel if you need someone to help you sort through all of the parts that keep you stuck, that keep you small, that keep you feeling like you're not worthy of something more, of something bigger. And it really, really, really does help to have someone feel you in that and hold the space and bring in this divine container to show you the love that you can't experience from any other human. Only the divine can give these parts exactly what they need. And then that leads to soul exploration, that leads to play and curiosity and joy. And those are really where we're trying to get ourselves to as a community and as a way of being. And our goal here really is to heal ourselves, help others heal, and have it become this exponential experience of growth and deepening and intimacy and vulnerability. That's really how we are with each other, and then what we want to invite others into as well. So if you feel drawn to me and my energy, I would love to serve you in any way that we feel like can help you and your parts. So thank you so much for listening and taking in my energy, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.